Good afternoon, Joe Biondo with Inbound Logistics, and we are live on day 2 of MODEX 2026. I'm sitting now with Jeff Jones, Senior Account Executive, and Patrick Prasinos, VP Business Development at Made4Net. Jeff, Patrick, how are we today?
Doing well, Joe. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks for asking. All right, we're going to jump right into it. So what would you guys say is the single biggest pain point your customers are bringing to you this year compared to 2 years ago?
I think right now what we're seeing is an over-complexity in the warehouse, trying to get back to basics. There's a lot of things going on, whether it's robotics, whether it's AI, any type of advancements, but what they're finding out is the systems they're using, their core systems, their warehouse management systems, aren't really set up to take all this on. So how do we dial that back, get a system that's fit for our operations so we can really take advantage of these enhancements that we're seeing here at Modex26.
So as we're looking around the MODEX floor today, what is the one thing that you've seen that might have been unthinkable 5 years ago?
I think automation. It continues to evolve, whether it's robotics that are crawling racks, goods to person, AGV, we're seeing different solutions come out that are dropping down totes to picking up totes to robotics moving around on top. I don't think we've seen yet the top of the mountain of where automation is really going to head.
So you talked a little bit, obviously, with hand-in-hand automation and technology. What is the biggest mistake you're seeing companies making as they're embarking on their digital transformation journey?
Companies are not understanding their current processes. They're starting on these modernization journeys. You have to start with the WMS. They're sitting there and we need this, we need that, but they can't yet whiteboard their own processes that exist on their warehouse floor. They don't have a true understanding of how they operate today to get to where they need to go tomorrow.
So Jeff, earlier today you co-hosted a seminar with Uber Freight and Vista about smarter WMS selection. In a market crowded with high-tech features, why is finding the right fit more important than buying the most expensive features in 2026?
Yeah, when you look at it, really functionality is a commodity nowadays. We're doing a 500-line RFP. Can you pick, can you pack? Every provider out there is going to say yes. The differentiators are buried that what you're not seeing in RFPs. It's how do you do this? What does your tech stack look like? How can you integrate with the execution systems, the different automation, the robotics? And that's where I talk about let's get back to basics with WMS. Let's keep it simple so we can take advantage of all these different solutions that are out there.
So Jeff, we're seeing a massive influx of robotics here at MODEX. How does SC Expert platform, or how does the SC Expert platform act as the master conductor to ensure that humans, AMRs, and fixed automation are all moving in perfect sync?
As a warehouse management system, we're an execution system, so we're used to integrating to all these different disparate systems that we get information from. So the ability to integrate, take information from our host, from our ERP, pass that to the execution or the orchestration system to then optimize among the different hardwares, the robotics, the voice units, and things like that, pass that back, ship confirm, and send that back up to the host. We're really optimizing that regard to take advantage of all those systems.
Patrick, so nearshoring is reshaping supply chains across Latin America at a pace we have not seen in decades.
Yep.
How is Made4Net positioning itself to support companies building new warehousing and fulfillment operations in the region?
See, if there's one thing that is true, it's this constant in life is everything changes.
Yep.
So what Made4Net offers, not only to LATAM clients, but in general, is a very flexible solution that accommodates for clients to make their decisions and really change dynamically how their operations react to customer or market demands. What used to be something in the future, the nearshoring promise, it's actually happening today. Made4Net already did impact some of our customers live already. Some of them are 3PLs operating the import-export business. Others are reshaping their organizations within, especially Mexico, where they're really performing additional and more sophisticated supply chains to meet up on the standards for like US and global organizations. We're happy to have clients live in those locations, but they're quickly expanding into US. Some of our clients are already opening up new branches, especially in Texas. And you know, Inter-American Development Bank has forecasted somewhat near 8 million square foot of warehousing needed up to the end of 2027. I say 40% of that is already in the motion, and we're part of that. Happy to collaborate, and very proud of having happy customers in the region.
So Patrick, Made4Net is often recognized by Gartner for its adaptability. For a company that needs to modernize fast to keep up with e-commerce demands, how quickly can they realistically go from day one to live on your cloud platform?
Crawl, walk, run.
Yep.
Depending on where you are, don't try to run immediately. Use the system as the best tool to take you to the next logical and capable step you can. What Made4Net does, take it easy, learn from yourself, achieve self-sufficiency. Don't try to buy the technology, believe in the technology will save you. Try to buy a tool that makes your teams, your company, capable of executing your strategy. If you are doing this in benefit of your own business, you will become self-sufficient and you will become more reactive and resilient in times of change.